Today we are here at Mount Abel, which is part of the Los Padres National Forest, and we are heading to Mount Pinos down this trail. It's about a 5-mile trail, bit steep here and there, but so 10 miles round trip. Mount Pinos is about 8,800 feet, 8,900 feet. So we'll get some elevation in there. I came here today because I thought there might be some thunderstorms and rain. But there's almost no clouds in the sky, so we'll see. But I also came here to escape the heat of my home. Really hot at home, and so far it's really nice. It's probably 68 degrees right now, and there's a nice breeze, so I think it was a good choice. So we're gonna get going and check out this trail through the forest. It's really nice. Well, the altitude is already kicking my butt. I'm breathing really heavy on this hill, but that's what training's for, right? So push your limits. So and it's also, I suspect it's going to be pretty warm today. So even though it's 68, 68 is actually not very cool for running. I don't know, 62 degrees is great. So we're gonna keep pushing up, but this might be a slow slog. We'll keep an eye on the sky and see if there are any clouds. If there's any thunderstorms, you will be seeing that, but I don't know. Usually when there's thunderstorms in the forecast, 95 times out of 100, there won't be any thunderstorms at all. I don't know why it always shows up on weather forecasts, but it just doesn't seem to happen where I live. So, so beautiful forest here. I just love being out here. This is an awesome place to run or walk or climb up steep hills. So we're gonna keep going. So the last time I was here was, I believe, last October 2016, and when I came here I didn't even know where the trail went. I was just exploring the trail and ended up at the top of Mount Pinos. And so when I got back, it was a really foggy and cloudy day. It was really cold, and when I got back and I looked at the map of my route, I realized that I had walked right past the Sawmill Peak. Sawmill Peak was right off the trail, and so Mount Pinos is the highest peak in Ventura County. I think Sawmill Peak is the highest peak in San Luis County, but don't quote me on that. I forget which county it is. It's not Kern. Well, maybe it is Kern. I don't know. But anyway, I just saw a rock Kern marker by the trail, and I realized that's probably pointing off to Sawmill Peak here. It's probably right up here. I don't think I'm going to go up there right now because I'm a little concerned with the fact that I have to do 10 miles at some altitude, and it's already hurting pretty bad. So maybe we'll hit this up on the way back, but I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm sure right up there is Sawmill Peak, which I've never been to before. So maybe we'll do that again on the way back or another time soon. So we are not going to North Fork Trail here. We are not going to Sheep Camp or Lily Meadows or any of that stuff. I don't even know where that is. So there's another sign facing the other way here. And that's the one we're doing right there. So Mount Pinos, 2.5 miles. That means we're about halfway. So let's keep going. So I told you there are thunderstorms forecast for today, and that is true for this afternoon, somewhere between like 1 and 3 p.m. And the clouds are forming now, so we will need to be careful here. But like I said, between 1 and 3 p.m., it's like 10:30 right now, 11, something like that. So we'll just keep moving, but maybe we will see some thunderstorms. That would be great, as long as there's no lightning. I don't like lightning. Oh, we made it to the top of Mount Pinos. We're up here. There's a big radio tower up here. And I'm feeling pretty tired. I feel like it's going to be a tough 5 miles going back. But, that's what we're going to do. It's actually pretty beautiful up there. We do have some clouds. But I don't think we're going to have any kind of thunderstorms while we're out on the trail, which is fine. It adds some excitement, but that's fine. So we're gonna start heading back. Got some brutal hills to climb, but right now we've got a lot of downhill, so let's take advantage of that downhill and enjoy. There's a lot of people up coming up here, so I'm gonna head out now. So I wanted to give you a little update on the shin problem that I've spoken about many times in the past. If you haven't heard me talk about it, I pretty much got shin splints during a 20-mile run in late June, and stayed off my feet for like 3 weeks, and it didn't quite go away. So I suspect I had have stress fractures in or a stress fracture in my shin bone, and so I finally went into a doctor this week and got the x-rays. I have not heard the results yet, but I need to do what I need to do to get this thing healed. And good news though, I mean, we're over 5 miles right now, and I am still not feeling any pain there. So it's actually the best it's been in, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months, 2 months. So I'm really happy about that. So it clearly is healing. Of course, this will be the longest run I've done since, I don't know, a week after that 20-miler. So we'll see how I feel at the end, but feeling pretty good about it. I will update you later when I get the results on the x-ray, because I'm really intrigued. So we're probably 7.5 miles into the run, and it's mostly a hike, not really a run. That's fine. My heart rate is through the roof. And I ran across another Corinne here with a more well-used trail. It might be Sawmill Peak. So let's go check it out. I think this is Sawmill Peak, but let's find out. There's a register here. In a little plastic blue box. Let's open it up. Yes, Sawmill Mountain. So we found it without even trying. That was pretty cool. So there's a register here. If you want to get to know God personally, come to the Sawmill Peak, and this will be here for you. If you get a cut, there's some Band-Aids and antiseptic. So this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Little rock formation here. Not formation. It's man-made clearly. It's pretty cool. So we made it to Sawmill Peak too. So we've got 2 peaks under our belt today. So we'll head on out. I have to tell you, I'm really happy about that Sawmill Mountain peak that we just did. That was awesome. I had tried to climb that peak maybe 10 or 15 years ago, and I didn't have a map that time either, so I did not find it. But that was pretty cool. Just kind of an off chance that we would see something. We'd get to the summit. It was just a guess. So that was great. I'm also really liking the clouds right now. It's keeping it pretty cool, and it feels more. Feels like I'm up in the Sierras. It feels more. I don't know. It feels better to be out here. I have to say, I just love being out here in this forest. It's so nice, so quiet, and I've only seen a few people on this trail. I've only seen maybe 4 or 5 people total, and so I have it pretty much to myself, which is really nice. So we have a couple brutal hills ahead, so we're gonna see how those go. I could tell you how it's gonna go. It's gonna go poorly. So. As I mentioned earlier, I've only been on this trail one time. This time, now that I'm more familiar with it, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that going out to Mount Pinos is almost all uphill. The way back is almost all downhill, and I remember it being more of a rolling thing. So we're at 10.5 miles right now. Shin is still holding up great. I've had a lot of downhill running, which has felt really good. It's really fun, especially through this forest. It's like my favorite thing to do. And we're almost to the big climb again. But the thing is, I was preparing myself for a lot of brutal hills. And now it appears I only have one brutal hill, because we should be a half a mile from the car. So I think the brutal hill starts right here. So that's great news. I mentioned earlier, I could tell you how this is going to go. It's going to go poorly. Well, maybe not, because way less hills on the way back than I expected. So I guess all the hill climbing is on the way out. So let's go. Let's get this steep hill over with. Well, we finished the run. Got in about 11.3 miles. Yes, that was a brutal hill at the end, but it wasn't that bad. My legs are a little bit sore, but it's a good soreness. It's not a stress fracture soreness. So it was just an awesome day today. I just loved going through the forest and having these kind of dark clouds above. So no rain, no thunder, but that's okay. I wanted to also mention that these clouds are from the remnants of what I think was Tropical Storm Linda. So California does not get many hurricanes or tropical storms, but we do get remnants here and there, and that's what this is from here. So, and who knows, maybe you'll get some rain and thunder on the way back. So I don't know, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you thought it was as beautiful as I did. It was incredible. So